Yo, 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 what's going down? It's your boy Sir Quinn from Best of the Best TV, where we keep our eyes and our ears open for local, global, up and coming, and established artists. Today, we rocking out with Introduce Yourself.
I be Mustafa KhamouEl.
Yeah, no cap, man. Thanks for coming to the show, man.
Already
See, we
know.
coordinating a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into this, man, we gonna make sure we live first of all.
Signs and symbols.
Yeah, yeah. Man, tell them a little bit about yourself, you know what I'm saying, while I'm checking in.
Man, I be Mustafa KhamouEl. You know, one thing about me, I love getting money. For real. I love getting money. You know what I'm saying? I love making music. I make my music. It's energy music type shit. My music just be bleeding out of me. You ask ones who been around, they bear witness. It just be bleeding out of me type shit. We live this time though.
Yes, sir. We still alive. We still alive. We still alive this time, man. So tell us a little bit about your background, man. Like, you know, we talked a little bit before the show, and you know what I'm saying, you been through some shit, man. So like, tell everybody like what you been through, you know what I'm saying?
I've been through a whole lot of crazy stuff and a whole lot of crazy situations. And like
Like this about a Milwaukee rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's the recipe of a famous rapper, you know what I'm saying? If you ask some of my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be like, man, I gotta get shot to get on, you know what I'm saying? like that's that's some crazy.
man, I ain't gonna lie, I should have shot bro first. I fucked up for getting shot.
What?
Yeah,
Damn, man.
yeah, I should have shot his ass first. I was off my square.
Oh
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
That's what I don't say it like that, cause that's just the way I look at it. That shit should never even happen.
Right. So tell us about a little bit about your music, and you know what I'm saying, what inspired your like your method in your music, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, my music inspired by plenty different people, but mainly Tupac though. I ain't gonna lie. I used to grow up listening to him. My pops used to play Tupac.
Yeah, no cap, man.
I was gonna say, he was playing in my ear.
Yeah, I know, man. My bad. You know what I'm saying? We all live, man. So yeah, keep on going, man, with the Tupac, and like what inspired you to rap in
And
your
then
style.
my big brother used to rap. So shit, when I was little, I walk around watching him with his notepad spitting. When I was a little kid, type shit. So it was like meant to be. Type. That's how I felt. And my mama used to sing.
Okay.
Type shit.
You man, I heard you singing on a couple of tracks too, man. You got some vocals on you too, man. You got some pipes too, man.
I be harmonizing.
Right.
For real. I'm just cold with that engineering shit.
Right. So
I feel you.
we met at my open mic, man. Like what made you start engineering?
Cause you got a bunch of bogus ass engineers out here. Man, they don't be really mixing motherfuckers down, or they mix you when they feel like it was out of need. You know how business go.
Right.
Most businesses, what some of the most successful businesses came out of need type shit. They saw a need and they capitalized off it. The need that I saw was shit. I just want a good engineer that got a good attitude, a good vibe when I'm around type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna mix my shit with how I want it to be mixed every single time type shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, cause I had a couple engineers that was cold. Like sometimes they go crazy on a track, but then on another track, it's like shit they just not into it. So it was like shit. I ain't finna keep paying all these motherfuckers all this money. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know what I'm saying? Just to not even get a good track how I wanted it to sound. So I was like, fuck it. I picked up a computer. I ain't know shit about that shit. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm a scientist. So
Right.
with that being said, shit, I figured that shit out. I ain't had no choice. It was either that, or 'cause I wasn't finna keep paying them niggas, and then they don't do, cause eventually you gonna get on bullshit with one on.
Right.
So
So name a couple of artists who music you touch. You out here engineering, you producing too?
it's this young brother. He's 19, right? His name Atlee. Ooh, he 19. And he sound like Nas or something. No bullshit. Like he got a message and he cold and he smart and when he rap, you can hear that he's smart. It's another young brother I be working with, Young Medina. You know what I'm saying? That nigga go crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you touched on something when you said that talking about like, you know, engineers and they you know what I'm saying, like they see a need and all. That's what made me start engineering. I was you know, I was rapping a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And like you would go and they'd be playing with your shit, man. Like, and that's what really made me start engineering, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So like what's your take on philosophy, man? I see you like you say you a scientist, man, but you more of a philosopher, man. Like what's your take on that, man?
Philosophy. I think I think everybody a philosopher though. Like it ain't just me.
Explain, man. You can't just move over that, man.
Listen to people when they talk. Everybody got a philosophy on what they do. Like it don't matter what it is. Type shit. Like you talk to somebody about something they passionate about. And I guarantee you they gonna have a philosophy on it type shit because they love it. That's what they love and they gonna have their own mindset on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think you being real humble right now, man. Like you.
No, it's true though. Like everybody. I mean, some people are stupid. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. But if you talk to most thoughtful people,
if you actually take the time out to listen to them, right? Stay tuned.
OJ did it.
Trying to get back to the kitchen, no business. Cooking shit up with a vengeance. I was just build on my bridges, fucking these bitches, making an entrance. No room for weakness, back to the reasons. Took a month off for the seasons. Wait till I bleed, escape from dreaming. Mama was prepare for demons. Made a way after push, I was scheming. Life wasn't what I was thinking. I should've listened, niggas was teaching. I had to get different treatment. Guess it was destined, everything tested. Learn lessons I guess and I'm blessed with. I tip on my shoulder, dipped it in gold. And back on my shoulder, I'm bested. Broke down bad, I never stressed it. Double up, we never rested. Go yard, the way we finessed it. Stick to the circle, invested. Same dreams, same things. Bitches to grind and she we the best. Same team, same schemes. Stack up the chips, move one direction.
King Zoo, let me talk my shit. Walk up down with a Glock here, bitch. Niggas get timid, we was standing essential. We coming from the trenches, from the bottom to the top. We ain't finished, nah. Dirty money tryna wash shit clean. Make it over like Maybelline. Had the trees, I'm a forest ranger. Knock your bitch, now I'm stranger. Danger, listen to what I'm saying or I'ma go cool. They watching me like Roku. I'm all might like Deku. Wrap the pack, let's get it gone. Hella money late on the road. Heavy stepper, I'm never gon' fold. Mistaking every dollar I get. Nothing fake, but I'm counting fits. We don't really care what niggas be on. You'll get smoked like Cheech and Chong. 414, bitch, we putting on. We coming with these sticks, we stone. I'ma say we gon' break your bones, but these words alone gon' put us on.
Yeah. Used to be in a trap, AK in the back. I was hopeless. When I attack, it's atrocious. I ain't a lion, I'm ferocious. I can split the sea like Moses. I am the king, the sultan. Everybody gets the notion. I am the boss, the coaching. All of my niggas got mo bands. Coming through drip like the ocean. Painting a picture of Moses. Living a life like a sultan. The toughest niggas be the most scared. Letting out pistols, I don't care. After dropping your body, we won't care. Just sit in the lobby, we meet there. Meet there. I got that skunk in the air. I got them killers, beware. Nigga, we don't play fair. In my hood, bitch, I am the mayor. No, they ain't this and they don't say us. MVP, most valuable player. I've been blessed, so I'm saying my prayers. Yeah.
Gang, gang. Hold up, we more like a brotherhood. 414 stepping, but you know I'm reppin' every hood. We apply pressure, make it hard for you to breathe, nigga. I'm a tough nigga, but I never been the street, nigga. Never been a weak, nigga. Ain't no hoe about me, hoe don't doubt me. Flow arousing, yo hoe found me on the coldest mountain, drowning and loudly rolling roaches. Oh so proudly, cause we need more smoke. More smoke to the room, it's so cloudy. Motherfucker, it's timeless, 3 S's, little baby, you gon' know about it. I got racks that I'm counting, but you don't need to know about it. I don't show out, we do it for the love. You just doing it for more clout, for a fee. If you know me, then you better let them know about
I'm feeling
me.
so high, reminiscing thoughts floating in the sky. What should I do today? Hit it from the back, make it seem like an opera. All of this paper, I'm stacking so proper. Beef on, I'ma rap for my partners. How does it feel to be a real nigga? Always keep it real with my nigga. No hesitation when I peel my nigga. In the room, just me and myself. Exercising, motivated. Nigga wanna try me, then it's penetration. Arm, leg, arm, head. One more, just to even the odds. Peculiar feeling, I'm moving with caution. Paranoid, best move with caution.
Cause we time to talk. When the mama speaks, she say your highness. I'm just not doing on my body, the diamonds. In the coupe riding like Cedar recliner. I'ma go get it. All of my niggas go get it. Johnny ain't got to ride from business until we all alone. Nobody quit. Political philosophy. Wanna turn the trap to property. Have to start that job monopoly. Shawty say you feel him talking, trying to copy me. Don't feel shit, it's a god. Grandma be praying, be sending me cover. I shoot at your head, I shoot at my brother. You niggas ain't honey, be heading each other. I done seen it all. So my niggas, I got it. When I'm down to 9, they ain't let me start. We gon' ball for them days, going to court, no basketball. 24K, I feel like I'm Kobe, don't act like we homies. You know you don't know me. You know my brother's keeper. Treat a nigga, no matter what. Spend a nigga, see the fuck the reaper. Fuck a little bitch, then catch amnesia. Move like a cheater. I be so player, I move Aladdin. We make moves like Coach on Madden. I was, I'm rolling, can build a cabin.
Timeless. Timeless.
Yeah.
I'm on another planet, I'm on another ride, I'm on another planet, I'm on another ride, I'm on another ride. I'm on another planet, I'm on another ride, I'm on another planet, I'm on another ride, I'm on another ride, I'm on I don't know how to be sentimental. She looked me straight in my eyes and said she's falling in love. Let me whisper in your ear for a minute. Hold up, don't talk, I ain't finished. Stay with me from the start to the finish. Stay down, cause I'm tryna be the richest. The richest. With penny cars and penny clothes. Ceiling full of stars, the cosmos. Summertime. Summer vibes, and I just keep on sinning. It's messing with my spirit. Emotion chase for clearance. Don't ask them what they fearing. Other vibe, other vibe. I'm on another planet. I'm on another ride. I'm on another planet. I'm on another ride. I'm on another vibe. I'm on another.
Oh snap! I know y'all ready for this. The Best of the Best TV presents a brand new live stream podcast making pandemic moves about to affect y'all globally. Tune in every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. with Sir Quentin himself. He ain't asking 21 questions. Let's chat with maybe 10. Best of the Best TV.
Yeah, man, all that, man. Yeah, you clearly are possessed, man. Let me get you to the microphone, man. You clearly possessed, man. So like, yeah, you got some hot ass music, man.
Gratitude.
No cap, bro. So where we leave off at, man. So like what would you recommend artists do, man? We gotta jump off of that, because you know what I'm saying, like the engineering, the producing and shit. Like what do you recommend that these artists do, man? Like what's
Shit, buy your own equipment and record yourself.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna do your shit like you gonna do it.
Right.
And that's just that. That's just the way I look at it.
Right.
Shit.
What you recording with?
Logic.
Logic.
I fuck with that Logic. I could do Pro Tools though, but I fuck with that Logic. I don't know Logic.
Right. So you clearly it's clearly a message in your music, man. Like what you trying to get across? What kind of message you trying to get across?
In those last two songs, it really wasn't. In Interstellar, that one you just played, that was just me. I just feel like different than most people type shit. So that's what that was inspired by type shit. I just feel like shit, like just different type shit. Like I see shit completely different. Like somebody would be saying one thing, and then I'll hear it, assess the facts, and then I'll see it in a completely different manner than them type shit. That's why I feel so much different than most people type shit. Cause I don't think most people do that or think that deeply into what people say.
Right.
But the message.
It sounds like you basically saying like you don't be listening to niggas. Like you be like niggas be talking, you be like, yeah, nigga.
I be
but
listening to what they say, but I only listen to the facts of what people say.
Right.
Not like, cause when you listen to people talk,
You take the meat, leave the bones.
Yeah, you just listen to what exactly happened, and then or whatever, when whatever somebody says, listen to the facts instead of their opinion on it.
So you kind of like me, like a nigga be talking and shit. You just blank out for a minute when they talking that bullshit. Like, yeah, then they start talking so fast, you just right back attentive and shit. Like,
no, because most of the time people be saying facts, but from their perspective.
Explain.
Anytime somebody tell you a story, when you see two people fight, right, and say one person sort of won, his homies saw it, they gonna be like, shit,
you was getting your ass
he was getting
stumped.
up with him. He was getting up with him. That's how. And then the other people, homies, they gonna say the same damn thing, but it's still the same fight. One person lost, one person won.
Right.
So you hearing all these different, or any story, like if anything happened in the crowd or whatever happens, and a bunch of people see it witness it at one time, the story gonna come back in several different ways. It don't matter what. That's just because people are telling it from their eyes. They not like everybody saw it. Everybody sees shit differently.
Right.
Type shit.
And if you was the one watching in the background, how would you see it? Like what what's the difference like between your view and like how you see it? Because you said you see like shit way different than everybody. Like how you
see a lot of shit different than most people. Type shit. Like I see a lot of shit different. Like a lot of people, like like a lot of people just be telling me stuff and I be just listening to the facts of the matter, and then I just give you a factual answer. And honesty. Some people don't like honesty for real. They just tell you they like honesty.
Right.
Type shit. But like I just be perceiving shit in a completely different manner. Like if we talk about anything like the Bible, you talk about religion, politics. Most of the time, the way I'm looking at it is completely different.
Right.
Than what the average person or how they would see it type shit. Even with music.
Right.
Like I see it as being possessed type shit. I feel like what happens in your environment stimulates that music to come out of you type shit. And that's why I say like it's like almost like summoning some shit. You get what I'm saying? Like cause your environment around you when you listen to people rap, most of these rappers, all they telling you is the shit that they living around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really just stimulated by the environment and in the spirit. Like cause you feel it when you want to rap, you feel it. Like I gotta get this out of me type shit. It's like a spirit that overcomes you, and you gotta write it right then and. Or for me, when I write, I gotta write it right then and there. Or I got a studio now, so I rarely write anymore. So I just rap it right then and there type shit.
Right.
I gotta do it right then and there. I can't wait till later. You know what I mean? I want to get in the studio right now while the energy is still there. Type shit. That's why I say like I sit back and think about it like that, like to think that deeply into it. Like why do I look that deeply into what I do? Like most people wouldn't look at it that deeply or see it in that manner.
So what you got planned for all 2020 going into 2021? Like what you got planned with your music?
Just to really just keep drop more consistently. We investing in a whole lot of shit type shit. So like we got a studio, we got 2 studios type shit, me and the brothers, and type shit. We just gonna keep on investing. We trying to get a camera and shit like that. We gonna just figure out how to do everything on our own type shit, instead of having to rely on somebody else to do shit for you.
All in house. So what's the name of your camp? Like you
Timeless.
Timeless TV.
Yeah, but timeless is spelled with 3 S's.
I was gonna touch on that, so explain that, man. Cause
'Cause
I
it's
looked it up. I'm like, okay,
'cause
timeless.
it's really an acronym that I
Yeah,
created.
I
a
knew it
long
was
time
something
ago.
slick, dude. Yo ass,
Yeah.
boy. I knew it was something slick, boy. Like, what is it? What is? Touch on that.
It really mean truly infinite Moorish entity of lucrative entrepreneurs, science of self and society. And that's timeless. It's TIME.
Say that again slower, man. Cause hold on. Say that again. You said what?
Truly infinite Moorish entity of lucrative entrepreneurs, science of self and society.
Yeah, y'all hear that silence, man? Cause you just fucked me up, bro. Like that's more than an acronym, my brother. That's a whole. That's a poem, man. That's a.
The idea was to get a whole bunch of entrepreneurs together and work as a unit type shit.
Right.
You know, don't nobody. One thing I know about our people is our people. They visionaries. Like a lot of our people, black people, or Moors, they visionaries type shit. You feel me? Like most of our people, they don't like working for people.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'd rather work with a bunch of bosses together to achieve a goal type shit. So that's just the way I see it, because people don't like working for people type shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to make their money on their own type shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of people got jobs and shit like that, but that's really what I be trying to do, is just, if everybody a boss, you know what I'm saying, we set the goal for our money. It ain't just no check. Cause with a check, you gonna get that same check.
Yeah.
Every week.
Every week.
With entrepreneurship, you can set a goal, like I want to make this amount of money, and then you make a plan on how to make that amount of money, and then you stick to that plan. You might take a loss, but you might win.
Right. Man, this young man is preaching, man. You got me all attentive, man. No cap, man. So like, do you see yourself working with anybody in the city, man? Like that's kind of matching your fly, you know?
If they serious,
Yeah.
like if I see that they serious, and I only work with people that's genuine. I don't really care about they clout or money or none of that shit. It's just if a motherfucker 100, that's all that matter to me. Cause type shit, I don't want all that fake and phony shit around me. I be done did something stupid.
Yeah, that fake and phony shit.
So it gotta be just some 100 shit. If it ain't that, then shit, I can't be around that shit.
Right, man. So y'all get in tune with him, man. Like, man, like what inspired that? Is that's your actual name? And like, what inspired? Cause like,
no,
you got a
that's
whole
my
little image that you uphold, man. Like you won't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
KhamouEl.
yeah.
That come out the I used to read the it's called the Metu Netter.
The who?
Metu Netter. It's like, you ever seen the hieroglyphs
Yeah.
in Egypt on the walls and shit? Well, they deciphered them. And then like when they deciphered them, they figured out the whole, Egyptian spiritual, how they was spiritually, they religion.
Mm-hmm.
And then Metu Netter mean writings of God type shit. So I read the book type shit. And then it was just, breaking down how they was drawing and shit. And then like the they didn't call Egypt they didn't call it Egypt type shit. They called it Kemet. Like the actual people of Egypt, they called it Kemet. You get what I'm saying? So Egypt come from the Greeks, which is a Latin word, Egyptos type shit. The white people named it that.
Right.
And then so the actual black people of Egypt, you get what I was saying, they named it Kemet, and they called themselves the KhamouEl. And then El is a
You
creator.
talking to Mike, bro? They gotta hear this.
El is a creator, a God in the flesh and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I embedded the spiritual title of El, and then so I just took KhamouEl and put El, and to me that meant the black God.
Right, you're a creator in the flesh, man. You create music, and that's
yeah. So that's where my name
boy.
came.
What?
Yeah.
What?
But it sound crazy as hell to everybody anyway. Like most people when they hear it, they be like, "What the fuck, KhamouEl? What?"
Hey man, your opinions is not valid at this point, man. Cause you were a God in the flesh creating, and you said El. That means what?
Ill's like a creator. You know
It's
what
like
I'm
a
saying?
creator.
Most Ills are like if Malcolm X had one of the tribal names, he would have had an ill. You know, Malcolm, like, cause of the person he was.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know that he carries himself like an ill is a spiritual name. You know, and then some people got the title of bait. You know what I'm saying? It just depends.
All right, man. We finna see some of this, man. Creativity, man. Creativityness. If that even a word, I can make that up right now, man. I'm a god in the flesh, right? Not like this, man. But man, y'all stay tuned, man. We finna play one more video, man. Y'all stay tuned. Thank you all for tuning in.
That probably take him.
Hey, you went deep, bro.
There's people dying in my city, dying in my city, dying in my city, dying in my city. Oh, they locked away, oh, they locked away. There's people dying in my city, dying in my city, dying in my city, dying in my city. Oh, they locked away, oh, they locked away. Hey. Let's wake up, change it up, we can't change it up. We too deep in these streets, armed and dangerous. I be so smooth, tell me why these niggas play with us. No need to trip, just be smooth, you'll be safe with us. There's so much sitting down, ain't no saving us, we up there hitting down. Please don't come and play with us, we watching, we don't trust. My hand is on the clutch, rubber banding all them bucks. Milltown so scandalous, it's a kid be manning up. Cause we can't get from the stars, doesn't cost we on no run. In the matrix I'm no one, yeah. I done see so much, so they let me stuck. Reason I can't trust no one. There's people dying in my city, dying in my city, dying in my city, dying in my city. Oh, they locked away, oh, they locked away. Hey. So much death is like my city gone. Niggas hating, pick and choosing where they send it home. We got problems, but this violence ain't the way to go. Still stick with me, got this stick with me, I'm coming home. Bless the sickly, it ain't meant to be, you ain't alone. The streets is cold, see niggas froze, they ain't built the soul. Don't mix the foe with different folks, don't trust the soul. You should've known, you chose a sword when you picked the stone. See niggas change, ain't the same, paranoia and pain. Been leaving stains since Perky's came. Who am I to blame me escape, we all the same. Substituting some on your brain, and what's the pain? Plenty people dying in my city, plenty people dying, dying. Plenty people dying in my city, plenty people dying, dying. There's people dying in my city, dying in my city, dying in my city, dying in my city. Oh, they locked away, oh, they locked away. There's people dying in my city, dying in my city, dying in my city, dying in my city. Oh, they locked away, oh, they locked away. Hey.
Yeah, he official, bro. That nigga been nasty though, bro. Like he was before T Glaze and all them niggas, bro. That nigga been a oh, what? What? Oh my. I want my back in. Make sure you eat it up on the microphone.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, that video go crazy, man. Shout out your videographer, man.
Man, that's my boy. That's Orange Russell. Bro. I don't even go to nobody else. No bullshit. Like, I be tempted sometimes to go to another videographer, but then it be like, fuck that, because that nigga so cold with it. Like, no bullshit.
Man.
That nigga so cold with it. I be like, man, I'm just sick of dog.
Man, what up, Russ, boy? That's the boy, man. Man, he was going crazy before T Glaze, before all these niggas, man. A lot of people don't know, man. Y'all lock in
It's
with
what
him.
I
Man.
like about Orange, though. Is he a real life artist just like you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he pull up and he work with you and shit. Like, it's not everything ain't just on you.
Right.
Type shit. Orange gonna come. He gonna work with you. He gonna come up with ideas with you. All that shit.
No cap.
To help your craft. Like, he'll come and help your craft. I like that about him. I like that he'd come and work with you. That's why I don't really fuck with nobody else on that tip.
Yeah, man. We had to pick your brain, man. Like, man, this somebody y'all need to get to know, man. Y'all go check out his music and all that shit, man. Tell them how to spell that, man, because that's an extensive name.
It's KhamouEl. But if you type that in on everything, I'm just gonna pop right up.
Yeah, it pop right
Google,
up.
YouTube, SoundCloud, whatever you want to type me in. I know they got all them different. I can't even think of it. Spotify. They got all them different platforms
Yep.
now. I don't even know them. I just post all them bitches on
Yeah,
there.
he everywhere, man. Like literally, when you type that name, man, it just he running Google with the whole name, man. So y'all lock in with that, man. You know we had to pick the brain. KhamouEl.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me say it right, dude. Say how you say it. Let me say it.
It's KhamouEl.
KhamouEl, man.
KhamouEl.
KhamouEl, man. Y'all lock in with him, man. Hey, you got any last minute shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to Orange Russell, Joe, 'cause he the reason all my videos look so damn nice. Shout out to my boy Young Medina. When this nigga dropped this mixtape, he finna fuck Milwaukee clean up. Y'all think I'm playing too when I say that, I know. Black Aladdin, that nigga been going nuts. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta commend bro, 'cause that nigga just work hard as fuck. That nigga got a work ethic. Yeah, hustler for real. And then shit, really shout out to anybody who grinding and hustling. You know what I'm saying? I respect everybody who grinding, hustling, and just doing their thing, building a brand, building businesses and entrepreneurship and all that shit, all that good shit that we need to be doing. I support all of them. It don't all of them. I can't name. Also, a lot of brothers out here that's doing their thing right now, so I can't name everybody. But shout out to all of them. Everybody that's getting money and got the same skin tone I got.
Man, we just had to pick the brain of KhamouEl. It just was an extensive interview, man. He enlightened me, man. You woke me up, man. My brother, my more, my more's brother, man. He better have me talking like him, man, a second, man. But man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Sir Quinn from Best of the Best Entertainment, and you already know what time it is. Shh, shut up and hustle. We out.